mostly for painting, because this is in fact not only our Paint the Park second year, but the year is 140 years of Blackpool Art Society. We've been in existence that amount of time, and you can see the results have filtered down. So, there's a couple of things I need to say. Most importantly, for your diary, next year, Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025, Paint the Park number 3. So you will be contacted early next year. We have a new website which will be up and running shortly, and information will be on there. So, thank you. There is just one little thing that I noticed, which I believe is a sign of a good artist, and that is that many of you have more paint on your face than you have on the canvas. So, I know you're all completely excited and anxious to find out who the winners are, and I will pass over shortly. But initially, I would just like to say, on behalf of the members of Blackpool Art Society and everybody who has joined in painting today, that this event would not be possible without Susan Pugh, who is at the back there. Please. Thank you, Susan. She's an absolute stalwart. Her enthusiasm and her encouragement are second to none. And so thank you, Susan, for that. And also, I need to say thank you to Carol and Nigel, and all friends of the park, for letting us have this venue, and to Blackpool Council, who have helped to support us in this event. So, without further ado, our judge, Chris McLaughlin, who is a local Plein Air artist, and who we're delighted has joined us today to judge. I don't think it's been an easy task, has it? So I'm going to pass over to Chris, who will give some feedback on people's paintings, and of course we'll announce the winner and the runner-up. But I think everybody should give themselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
How's that? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Right, afternoon. Have you all had a good day?
Yes.
Have you all enjoyed your painting? Good, good. Hasn't been an easy day. Having painting outside quite a lot myself, I'm very much aware of what can happen when things don't go as planned with the weather. The easels falling over, brushes rolling in, things flopping out. Yeah, you did very well. No, you've all done very well. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chris. I spend my life kind of running around, painting in places, and actually teaching as well. So I'm quite lucky I get to do what I love for a living.
Can't quite hear you.
Sorry?
Can you speak up a little bit?
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
It's a dog. Right, is that better?
Yeah.
Right, so you have to talk in this way. Okay. It's been an interesting day. You've all worked very hard, and I have to say, considering the weather they had this morning, I think you've all done amazingly. And it's not been an easy task trying to decide which paintings actually win, if I'm honest. It's been quite a difficult decision today. What I've done is, shall I tell you a little bit about the paintings? Yeah, tell you a little about the paintings. It's interesting because I've been walking around today and I've been looking at people and actually looking at where they've been painting and how they've been painting. And I see the possibilities of what you can do with your paintings, and I see the struggles of how it is that you've had with your paintings. And it's been so, how do I put this, frustrating trying not to interfere and say, this is what you need to do with your painting, and tell you what to do with it. Because you can see where things are working, you can see where things are going wrong, and I've been there myself. I used to do quite a lot of plein air competitions, I've had days where the painting goes swimmingly, and I've had days where it's an absolute disaster, where things fall over. You know, we've had paintings rolled down the beach, we've had a dog chew on it, and all sorts of things. It's not an easy thing to do. But it hasn't been an easy choice, because the park is actually quite extensive. It's quite a large park. There's quite a lot to go at. There's quite a lot to paint. You know, it's kind of what interests one person as a painter doesn't necessarily interest everybody as a painter. So for me, it's a difficult thing to it's quite a difficult choice, because what I look for paintings is all about atmosphere and composition and design and things like this. But at the same time, that's not necessarily how you guys paint as painters, if that makes sense. Well, it might just witcher in me. Yeah, I do tend to talk a lot when I'm nervous. So, I mean, as an example, if you have a peek here, can you still hear me? Has it gone weird? Have a look. That's lovely. It takes you into the depths of the painting, doesn't it? You can sit and stare at it for hours and just wonder where it's going to take you. It's really nice. She's done a cracking job of that today. And it hasn't been, as I say, it hasn't been an easy job. I mean, there's a couple over here. Sorry, I'm just wandering around. I really like this as a design, as a composition, the way it kind of brings you into painting, brings you along. It takes you on a journey through the image, so it takes you around the park. You know, you don't, when you look at it, you're not held in one place. You're taken on a journey into the painting and through the place. And ultimately, painting should take, well, my thinking is painting should take your attention. It should be able to take you somewhere. It's a story, isn't it? It's a fable. You're creating a story. So you as a painter are telling me as a viewer what you want to see. You're telling me what you want me to see. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's been a good day. I mean, you've all done very well. Excellent, to be honest. And it's not been an easy choice. Do I just tell them who's who?
So,
Go on. Do you want to know?
yes.
I want to tell that.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. So there's a runner-up, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do the runner-up first. And what we're going to do for the runner-up is I've chosen this one here. This little painting here. Can I hold it up? Sense? Congratulations. I don't know whose it is. And I really like this. And because it's quite a difficult composition to actually pull off, is that. It's quite a tricky position because you're up high, you're looking down into the painting, so you've got lots of space. So not only are you painting space, but also you're trying to take someone on a journey through the painting. It's quite tricky to actually do that. So I remember where he's painting. It's up here, you come down through it, takes you in, takes you along into the park and around the building, you see the water, the folks, etc., etc. It's a nice image, I like it. It's like it should be. Whose is it? Do I get to ask? Am I allowed to ask whose it is?
Who's this? That one?
I don't know. Doesn't say on it.
No, nobody's got any names.
Hang on, hold it up. Come on.
Who's this? It?
Who's it? Come on.
Yay!
No, that's nice. I really like it because it is. Because you are elevated, you are looking down, you're trying to create space, and you've got lots of different things going on. You've lots of different marks, you've lots of different colours. It's quite tricky as well because you're balancing the bandstand against the water and against kind of the concrete and against the sky. So you've lots of things going on tonally as well. It's a difficult thing to actually pull off. So no, well done. It's nice as that. I really like that. Now, so we tell them about winner?
Yeah.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll go for this one here, which I think will be.
Oh, Carol, well done. Well done.
Well done. Wow. Congratulations.
Oh,
I mean, that's nice. it takes you in through the park when you actually look at it. The tricky thing with that is, at the front of your painting, you've got this massive big concrete block, and in all honesty, most of the time people do that. You get that big concrete and you get held there, you get stopped, it acts as a barrier in the painting. But because of the way in which you painted it, you've got the concrete, you've got, is it the back of the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the back line. And it takes you in, but bypass the hedge, you come around into the painting, into the gardens, kind of up and into the clock, walking through the clock tower. That's nice. That's quite a hard thing, that's quite a hard composition to pull off. As a design in the painting, you've got to look at it very, very carefully. You've got to think about it. You've got nice depths and tones, your colours are nice, your marks are lovely. You've lots of little kind of interesting little marks going on, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. That's
Well
nice.
done.
Yeah. But to be honest, it was a hard choice. You've done a lot of fabulous work today, and you should give yourself a round of applause, to be perfectly honest.
Well, thank you so much to Chris. He's been here, he's been popping around and saying hello to people, and you all know for the length of time you were outside what a difficult decision he had to make looking at all these paintings. So please, another round of applause for Chris.
Yeah.
Adams. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners. If the winner and the runner-up would like to come forward. So, Steve Cross from Chorley, our runner-up. And Carol Sanderson, one of our regular Blackpool Art Society members, she wins the prize for the runner-up. Lovely. Thank you. So thank you. Carol is the winner. Sorry, Steve is the runner-up. Thank you all for coming. I hope you've had a lovely day. It started a bit ropey, but it's turned out beautiful. So thank you. Thank you especially for all the helpers. We've tried to look after you. I hope you felt that we've looked after you, all the visitors, while you've been here. And so thank you to all the helpers. And again, Susan Pugh, who's done an enormous task in pulling this whole thing together and setting it up. She started last year with a little grain of idea in the back of her head, and it's been brilliant. So thank you, safe journey home, and we'll see you next year, please.
Yay. I've got a painting by somebody that's won something.
For a while because the public will come in and have a look.
You want it?